To the game. Let's see the manager's choices. That's the whistle. Kick-off. Pushing it forward. Looking for options. Credit to them for winning back possession over the byline, hence a goal kick. It's worth a try anyway. Sending it deep. Nice block. Losing possession. That was an amazing save. Fails to keep the ball. Through ball. Can they finish? Didn't miss by very much. Quarter of the half gone. Both teams showing positive intent. Good ball movement and a decent position here. Heavy shot. It's the moment. Yes, it is. There goes the ball. Fails to keep the ball. Losing possession. Right through. Keeping possession nicely. Keeping possession nicely. Beautiful footwork. Heavy shot. That's a perfect goal. Face to face with the goalkeeper. The score is now 2-0. Good ball movement and a decent position here. Seeking out a passing lane. Amazing shot. Heavy shot. Need to be hitting the target from that distance. Put pressure on the player and the ball's gone out. So we'll restart with that throw-in. Fails to keep the ball. Losing possession. Through ball. Good play, one-on-one. Knocks it towards to the front. Rattles the post. Launching it long. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Looking for options. Carrying the ball forward. This is a foul. They are setting up for a quick one. Heavy shot. That's a goal kick. Sending it deep. Well, that's the end of the first 45 minutes.
Oh no!
The two teams have swapped sides, and we are now ready for the second half. Seeking out a passing lane. Doubles the personal tally. There goes the ball. Keeping possession nicely. It's in! Plenty of power on that! Oh, so close! Losing possession. Fails to keep the ball. Pushing it forward. Hour mark reached. Tempo's starting to drop slightly. What a perfect hat-trick! Again! Fails to keep the ball. Looking for options. Knocks it towards to the front. Oh, that would have been a great start to the game, but that's a bad miss. Fails to keep the ball. Penalty! That's a yellow card, no doubt. Masterclass free kick technique. There goes the ball. Losing possession. Good ball movement and a decent position here. Beautiful footwork. Going for goal. Great opportunity for a great player, but not a great finish. Sending it deep. Beautiful footwork. Pushing it forward. Beautiful through ball. Losing possession. Square pass. Seeking out a passing lane. strikes it in the box. Glorious goal! Golden opportunity. They are making a change. Again! Good play, one-on-one. It's in! Plenty of power on that! It's a substitution. Restart from the goalkeeper. Threaded through. Going for goal. Great power, but poor direction. Substitution it is. Trying to find the target man. Fails to keep the ball. Keeping possession nicely. No more time, the referee says, and that will do. What a hearty victory! The leaders are really enjoying the game. The game is about to start. Hope to see a fierce match today. Let's have a look at the lineup for both teams. The match is underway. Through ball. Good ball movement and a decent position here. A through ball attempt. Losing possession. Carrying the ball forward. It's in! Plenty of power on that! Goal! Despite that setback, still in the driving seat. Nice block. Good play, one-on-one. Fails to keep the ball. Beautiful through ball. Fails to keep the ball. Steps up to steal the ball. Heavy shot. A little goal! A brilliant brace, lifting the whole team's spirits. Still in control of the scoreline, but that's a wake-up call. Losing possession. A slight wobble, but still commanding the scoreline. Losing possession. Fails to keep the ball. Losing possession. Score! There goes the ball. Fails to keep the ball. Looking for options. Heavy shot. And the ball is in the net. Crowd would have gone crazy, and quite rightly, so what a finish that is. A reminder that no lead is entirely comfortable in this game. Looking for options. Fails to keep the ball. It's in! Plenty of power on that. Goal! A slight wobble, but still commanding the scoreline. Fails to keep the ball. Fails to keep the ball. Losing possession. A very timely interception. Fails to keep the ball. A through ball attempt. That's exactly how they would have wanted the first half to go. So the second half is underway now. Losing possession. Seeking out a passing lane. What a great opportunity. Goal! They've decided that now is the time for him to go to the bench. Despite that setback, still in the driving seat. Fails to keep the ball. Through ball. Heavy shot. A great save. Real class. Missed only by inches. Subs getting ready. Long pass. Taking a chance there. Off the post. Launching it long. Good ball movement and a decent position here. It's in! Plenty of power on that! A millimetre would have made a difference. Restart from the goalkeeper. Losing possession. Fails to keep the ball. Keeping possession nicely. Might really be able to trouble them here. Crashes against the post. Restart from the goalkeeper. Beautiful footwork. Fails to keep the ball. Seeking out a passing lane. It's in! It's a substitution. Still in control of the scoreline, but that's a wake-up call. Threaded through. A very timely interception. Nice through ball. Tried a through ball. Good play, one-on-one. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Square pass. Here's the delivery. Reads the play beautifully. Good play, one-on-one. Knocks it towards to the front. Carrying the ball forward. Carrying the ball forward. Good clearance. Losing possession. It's in! Plenty of power on that. Goal! They've decided that now is the time for him to go to the bench. Referee has blown the whistle and we have a final score. No matter what, the losing team's score is quite a disappointment. appointment. A great opportunity. Goal! They It's on! The game will be quite fierce and unpredictable. You never know what will happen today. And this is the starting 11 for the visitors today. The first half is underway here. Through ball. Fails to keep the ball. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Nice one! Losing possession. Heavy shot. Just missed a golden opportunity. Sending it deep. Good play, one-on-one. Fails to keep the ball. Losing possession. Losing possession. He scored! Opening phase of the game complete. Promising signs from both sides. Again! Fails to keep the ball. Good ball movement and a decent position here. It's in! Plenty of power on that! He scored! There goes the ball. Looking for options. Losing possession. Tactically quite clear what they're doing, trying to get right on top of their opponents. This might be the moment to go ahead. Throw in here. So we'll restart with that throw-in. Fails to keep the ball. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Nice through ball. That's a perfect goal! Again! Losing possession. Beautiful footwork. Fails to keep the ball. It's in! Plenty of power on that. And the ball is in the net. Crowd would have gone crazy, and quite rightly, so what a finish that is! There goes the ball. Fails to keep the ball. Through ball. Keeping possession nicely. It's the moment! Yes, it is! Again! Losing possession. Beautiful through ball. Fails to keep the ball. Losing possession. Chances on. Both teams played well in the first half. The second half is going to be intense. Second half is finally starting. Fails to keep the ball. Losing possession. Fails to keep the ball. Heavy shot. Proving unstoppable today. There goes the ball. Losing possession. Knocks it towards to the front. Looking for options. What a perfect hat-trick! Again! Fails to keep the ball. Keeping possession nicely. Losing possession. Pushing it forward. Tried a through ball. Heavy shot. Doubles the personal tally. There goes the ball. Fails to keep the ball. Losing possession. Fails to keep the ball. Losing possession. Losing possession. Fails to keep the ball. It's in! Plenty of power on that! Might be able to get in behind the defence. Losing possession. Fails to keep the ball. Fails to keep the ball. Denied by the keeper. Impressive. An effective clearance. Losing possession. Oh, good save! Goalkeeper relatively untroubled. Fails to keep the ball. The referee says that is all for today. The score comparison is unbelievable. Such a pity for the losing team.